big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather.
It's the NFL as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Minnesota Vikings.
That man was talking junk when we were up 14-0.
Put the ball in the air, and we are underway in Foxborough. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Come on. I mean, Tom Brady will make some passes I didn't know he could make, man.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, D. Kill. Watch motion. Ozzy. Go. 54.
From the gun, it's Brady. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Hey, 10, line 20. 54, line 54. Here we go, let's bring it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady caught by the tight end Watson. And right away he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And they'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady, and his pass incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
I know what the mismatch is.
Does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
You watched the live screen? What?
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Set the tone, defense.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 9. Big dad. Hey, flip it. 2.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside
Sitting
the
in the
10, back
boys,
at the 9.
baby.
Kyle Van Noy
Sitting
drops
in
him
the
for
boys.
a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. He'll take it at the 42. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start the drive with White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Check right 54. Right here. Watch the ship. Watch ramp.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the backer. Mike's 50. Regular. 54. Hey, Alpha.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Complete to Dorsett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Hey, Alabama.
Change that shit up. Fine.
Brady now on first down. Complete to Watson, the tight end.
I changed that
They'll
damn
get him
defense
down
up,
after
boy.
a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Mike, set. Wait, Eddie. Mike, 5-4. Check Mike. Check Mike's 3. Alert.
Throwing is Brady on third down. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing now is Brady. And this is caught.
Fucking Brady, baby.
Patriots. Benjamin Watson.
Keep playing that man-to-man, boy.
And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Folk connects on the extra
Keep playing that man-to-man, boy.
Lead goes to 10-0.
See, you different from me, man. When I got lead, I ain't gonna take my foot off the gas.
Kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. Don't quit like Khalid.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust.
He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
They found something.
The score after 1 on EA Sports.
They found something.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Think you found something, huh? I said you think you found something, huh?
On play action, Cousins. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. But it'll be 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check 3, check 3. You go tight. You got tight. You got Lance 50. We go.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 30.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Check tight. Check tight. Check tight. Check 43. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 17-yard line. On 1st down, Cook with a 1st down and much more. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 17 yards out as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter, what a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady letting one go deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 33 yards that time. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
We got this.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Target. Slam. Kill.
A first down throw for Cousins. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. Well, as we hit the home stretch of the regular season, just 3 weeks left. Let's look at the slate for Week 15. Some of the more intriguing games. Houston and Tennessee, that's a big one in the AFC South. Rams going to Dallas. Buffalo at Pittsburgh, that's a Sunday night game. And then Charles Davis, he'll be taking his parka to the frozen tundra. You've got Chicago at Green Bay this week.
Certainly do, and I'll take a heck of a lot more than just my parka. I will look like Bib the Michelin Man when it's all said and done. I will be bundled to the gills. I have 27 expected at kickoff. But let's face it, how much fun will that be? Another historic Bears-Packers game, and a game where the Bears have to have it, and the Packers trying to hold on to the number 2 seed. Houston at Tennessee, so intriguing. Houston just got jumped on by Denver. But these teams have met twice in the last 3 weeks. A division title may be at stake. The Rams have to win. Dallas can actually afford a loss and still win their division, which sounds crazy. And Buffalo needs a big victory in order to make that New England game possibly mean a division crown. That's going to be fun when they go to Pittsburgh.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady, that's complete to White. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Brady now on 1st down. It's caught. This is White. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in this first half of action. Brady's throw there complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, it's Brady. And this one's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, exit. Mike 54. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike 54. Mike.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. It's complete. James White. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Brady to throw again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, 28 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly
Get
route,
in there,
wasn't it?
baby.
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Peeped it
Not
out.
a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. Now the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Boy, John.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Pete Sutton out, man. Pete Sutton out.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Looking for more there on first down.
Like he ain't no Odell, no freaking
incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. He was looking for Edelman there.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Don't get too happy.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. He's got a first down and more past the 30. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Bailey got the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I hear you talking.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And they have the football, and this shot at the 42-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, 33 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
John over there sweat.
Returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back
Rick,
out there.
I didn't want to do it to him. He asked for it. He said, bring Bryce.
You're going to take care of it,
I'm
but you
bringing
have to
him.
be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete.
Like you want to intercept, bro. John threw for 2 for now. Y'all do 2 interceptions. That nigga having a bad day in the passing lane.
Thus, the incompletion.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Wait,
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Yeah. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Now Brady. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys will take over.
First time I've ever seen some animation like that.
Edelman was the intended target. All right, CD, let's take a step back. Look at the AFC playoff picture with just 3 weeks to go. Hard to believe. Essentially, I think it's 7 teams for 6 spots right now. The Ravens are in, looking good for the number 1 seed at 11-2, essentially with a 2-game lead over the 10-3 Pats, who they beat in Week 9. Then what, we got Chiefs in the West leading right now. Texans currently ahead in the AFC South. How about that wild card picture?
Yeah, how about Buffalo? They had a tough loss at home to Baltimore, but boy, they're playing awfully well, and guess what? They go to New England next week. That game could have big ramifications. And the Steelers, how are they 8-5?
I put the ball right there on the plane.
Maybe essentially 4th quarterback of the year since they traded Josh Dobbs in preseason. Incredible job Mike Tomlin has done as the head coach there. But the team to keep an eye out for in the AFC South, the Tennessee Titans. They are hot right now, 8-5, and running the heck out of the football with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I mentioned the Texans currently holding the AFC South lead, but they also have that 8-5 record. It's going to be close down the stretch. On 2nd and 9, Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now.
I tell you, don't be like Khalid.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Come on. Hey, 166.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady now to throw. And this one brought in by Sanu. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Here's Brady to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. And the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout.
Tom Brady is shredding
that defense. So 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Brady gives this to White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 14 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Big numbers.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
Here are the Vikings now to start
Come
their
on,
next
John,
drive.
don't be a quit, man.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run.
I ain't tell you don't quit. I just tell you don't be a Khalid.
They've got to get their timing back.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They run. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Damn. Yeah, you know what nobody is like that.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 44, Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
John, you have a big day for 3 for 12, 79 yards.
Just
2 interceptions.
there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You might be looking at my plays that I'm picking.
For a while, many
Ain't no
coaches
blitz.
never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. To throw is Cousins. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Go ahead, fish out. Go ahead, fish out. Damn, boy, I lost his pride. Alright, give me a few minutes, man. Give me a few minutes, man. Let me give you something to eat, man. Let me pee. Let me go ahead and give you a drink of water and everything, man. Hey, man, shoot. It's Towson whooping John ass. I'm telling you.
Man got him hot. Man can't ball like this, man.
They want no bullshit. You were up 14-0, couldn't score no more.
I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. It's on your feet.
You all.
Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them.
Nah, shit. Hey, no, keep on saying, I'm gonna tell you what it was. I put that lockdown defense to his ass, he couldn't do nothing.
number. Big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Blue hunts. Whole team count, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
You talk about all about my offense, but you ain't talking about my defense now.
Yeah. Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah.
What about the pass?
I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the
What happened to the pass? You threw for what? 3 for 12 for 79 yards, 2 interceptions. It like you was struggling. Hey, keep on that. Hey, keep on that. Playing what? Cover 3, little man to man. This nigga sound blitzing every play. I lie to you now, it was never a blitz. The second game. Nigga, I never sit no blitz.
Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause I like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit automatic, she like, girl, you can count on him.
We need more, tell them we need more.
Alright, man, I'm gonna be back, man.